Good morning, afternoon, or evening, just depending on what time of day and where you are in the world watching this. I'm Sheila from What's Up Y'all, and What's Up Y'all today is, this is the first time in a long while that I'm going to try to make Mr. and I some smoothies. And he mentioned it the other day. I used to be kind of diligent on that and really ate healthy and stuff. I don't know how I got away from that. But what didn't get away from me is sticking with me is my gut. I have gained weight. I don't feel healthy. And just because you get lazy, I guess, and what you eat and how you eat and stuff. So today, being January, I don't know what the date of it is. It's probably like the middle of January. What, the 16th, maybe 17th? I don't know. But, because see, we even lose track of time. I mean, really, you just do it up here in the mountains of Virginia. Oh, and those of you that don't know me, we moved from the city in North Carolina and we moved to the hills of Virginia, and we love it here. And we've been active and stuff here, but somehow, I guess, with the eating and things, they've just kind of, and like in the morning, Mr. is fixing sausage, biscuits and bread and eggs and grits, but after a while you just get tired of that. It's like, ugh. So Mr. and I, he mentioned it the other day, so we said, well, we need to go down to the city and go to the grocery store and, you know, buy some stuff. Now, I already had frozen fruit from prior to making smoothies in the morning, so that's what I'm going to do today. And I just make my own concoctions. I have a little book over there somewhere that gives you all kinds of recipes to do smoothies, but I just kind of do what I want to do. And so anyway, I'm going to show you that I've already kind of started preparing, and so I wouldn't bore y'all, but anyway, here it is. I've got my handy dandy Vitamix out. I bought that about, I don't know how many years back, but this is the best thing. If you don't have one, and if you can afford it, because they can be very expensive, but if you're into smoothies and stuff or want to get into smoothies, I highly recommend getting a Vitamix. I mean, I love mine. What I put in there is, today, I always put in almond milk, and I've got the vanilla flavor because that's just the liking to my taste. So I put that in there instead of regular milk with all the steroids and all kinds. Anyway, so I'm using this, and I got our glasses ready with our little straws. Okay, I try to prepare ahead of time. We had some apples in the refrigerator, so I got this at a yard sale. It's one of those apple slicers. So I went ahead and sliced the apples. They're kind of turning out because, you know, after you cut them and stuff, they start turning brown. But anyway, I've already cut those up, but I want to show you that, guys. Also, I cut up some, now this is what I'm going to be putting in there. So I've got the apples. I've cut up some cucumbers. You know, it's not a whole lot because I have other stuff going in there. So I have apples, cucumbers, and the main thing that I put in all of my smoothies, whether it's a breakfast, lunch, dinner, it doesn't matter. I've got the organic. You don't have to get the organic, but we got the organic. And I used to buy them separately. It's spinach, and I bought separately kale. Those are the two main ingredients that I put in all of my smoothies. So this is a mixture of kale and spinach that I also will be putting in our smoothie this morning. That is the main thing, guys, that I do because I want to make sure I get my vitamins, my nutrition. It's just good for us. So anyway, I've got that. Also, I've got some bananas sliced already, as you can see. Got some bananas sliced that I'm going to put in there. And then on top of that, to give it a little bit of a little sweet, nice taste to it, and plus it's good for you, I've got the pineapple chunks that I'm going to be adding in. It's high in vitamin C. Pineapples are really good for you. So that's what I'm going to start out with today. And to make our smoothies. There was something else I was going to mention. I think that's it. Oh, I know what it was. When you get bananas, what I will do to the rest of them, let me show you that. Well, what did I do with it? Okay, here it is. We just got this from the store. And you know bananas turn pretty quickly, so if you're into making smoothies, what you do is you go ahead and peel your bananas and you slice them. Then you put them in a Ziploc bag and then put it in your freezer. And that way, you know, it doesn't turn brown, it keeps, it doesn't get, you know, your bananas don't get mushy and stuff. And so you can pull out what you want when you're making your smoothies because it keeps in the freezer. So that's just an idea that I learned from somebody. I don't know who it was, but anyway, that was just the little best tip that I can recommend now to you. So anyway.
I have a tip.
He's got, oh, Mister's got a tip.
For us carnivores, coming home, whatever, if you see some roadkill on the road, pick it up. It goes great in these smoothies.
Don't listen to that man behind the curtain. We don't pick up roadkill. And he is a carnivore. That's what I'm talking about. It's like all this weight. Because I want to tell you this little story. You know me and my little story. I got to tell you this. It's just a smidge. And that because he is a carnivore, and I'm more of a veggie person. You know, he likes to fix food. He likes to cook. I call him the Martha Stewart. But anyway, he'll come in. He goes, "Okay, it's ready for dinner." So I come in and I look, and we've got hamburger. You got your choice. We've got laid out. We got hamburger. We've got, maybe if we had leftover hot dogs or something like that he put on the grill. We got hot dogs, beef hot dogs though, mind you. And then we've got kielbasa, and then some chicken. It's like, you know, with me, how you have one meat and some vegetables. These are, it's like, to him, it's like, oh, this is your meat. You pick which meat you want. And then the rest of them are kind of like vegetables. So that's why I've gained so much weight. So every once in a while, I have to throw in some vegetables. So anyway, I don't know how long he'll be on the smoothies. I think he's going to try to stick with it. Being, as you see, I've got kale and spinach. I mean, the apples, good stuff, good stuff. But anyway, let's go ahead and start mixing it. Don't mean to keep you. I want to get right to it because we haven't had breakfast, and so today is the first day that we're going to start making our smoothies for in the morning. And you're wondering, will it keep? Like, you know, drinking a smoothie, is it going to last in your tum-tum? You're going to feel full. You're going to feel like, you know, you're not going to get hungry in the next 30 minutes. That don't happen. At least it doesn't happen to us. When I used to fix smoothies in the morning, it lasts. It'll last till lunch. And who knows? I don't know what we're going to do for lunch. I just know I've got to get healthier, and I've got celery maybe for lunch, carrots. I'll still use the kale and the spinach and some other stuff. Like I said, it's to your imagination and to your taste buds. If you need to get a book, then go and get one. You know, kind of, especially if you're new at this and start out, you really don't know. You think, you know, what do I put in here? I'm telling you, you can about put anything in there. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Want to? Come on. Okay, my handy dandy blender. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to take my spinach, and I usually just get a handful. So I just get like, you know, a little handful. So I've got, see that? That's about, can you see? Okay, there you go. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and put in my blender. There. Now remember, I already told you I've cut up my bananas and stuff. So I take my bananas that I've cut up, sliced up, go ahead and put those in there. They're sticky. And then, oops, I'll miss the leaf there. Then my apples. Put my apples in there. And look, I put, sometimes people, I don't peel them. I use the whole thing because there's nutrition. Of course, you're going to wash everything before you put it in. But there's nutrition in the peelings, and it's fiber, and you know, you want to keep your fiber. So people even put like you take off the stem, they put the whole cores and seeds and everything in there. I mean, you won't be able to see it once it's all crunched up. But I didn't do that today. I just sliced it, but I did keep the peeling. So there's my apples. The same thing with the cucumbers. You wash it, but I keep the peeling on there. So I put that in there. And lastly, to kind of give it a little bit of kind of a little sweetness to it, little taste, more of a taste. Though it's already tasty, but pineapples and enzymes and stuff is good for you to get it open. So I'm just kind of judge. You just judge like, I think I want more pineapple this go around. So I've got like 3, 4, and I think I want some more. Here we go. That's all I need. Okay. Now I've poured in my almond milk. Now the thing with Vitamix is, I don't know if y'all have ever watched like QVC or one of those that when they show in Vitamix, you can actually keep it running depending on, you can make soup and it will get hot. You can make soup with these babies. Also with me, with things that I've had frozen there because everything's cold, if I put just a little bit of like the almond milk in there, it's going to turn like to a milkshake. It's going to be thick. So then again, you're going to have to judge if you want to eat it with a spoon or you want to be able to get it through the straw. So I'm going to kind of look at it and see how, as I'm fixing it and blending it up, the consistency of it, and then we'll go from there. So, like I said, it just depends on. So I'm looking at it, and I see it down here, just a little bit right here. I'm going to put this. I probably put maybe, I don't know how much I put in there. Let's see, it's over here, look. 20 ounces, 20, maybe I put a little bit more. Okay, maybe like 22 ounces. Because honestly, I want it a little bit, like what they call smoothies. I really want it so it's drinkable. In my straw, yeah, get up to the straw. If not, you're gonna have to get you a spoon, but that's okay. It's kind of like a Frosty at Wendy's. You know what I mean? I love Frosties. Okay. Now, also with your Vitamix, you're going to make sure that you put your top on there really good, because if you don't, and when this stuff starts going, and this little top lid here, if you don't have it down good, girlfriend, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to go everywhere. So we want to make sure that this is down good, and this is and still I put my hand here with the little spout that you pour it out. I still put my hand there because I still thought, sometimes I thought I put the lid on it really good and it was still going psh. But anyway, here we go. So what I'm going to do, I've got it on high, and I've got the mix probably on. It goes from 1 to 10. I've got mine on 8. I usually put mine on 8 or 9, and then all you got to do is just turn it on. What I do is that I'll do so. Now, remind you, I put a little bit more almond milk in it. Sometimes, if you put a lot of stuff in it, like this is really soupy or liquidy, which I wanted. But when it isn't, and you put a lot of stuff in there, they give you the little, I don't know what you call these things. You know what I'm talking about, little stick thing. You've got a little cap here, and then you just push down to make sure everything gets ground up really well. But we're almost finished because, like I said, I didn't put a whole lot. I could have put some grapes in there. I mean, it's your imagination. Strawberries are good. I mean, like I said, whatever your taste buds is for the day. This is our day 1, and so this is just what I've started out with. But let me make sure. Okay, I'm pretty sure everything is blended really well. I'm going to take the lid off of it. As you can see, it's dripping, so this is going to be good consistency. I hope I put enough pineapple in it. Like I said, you know, Mr. likes meat and stuff, so when it comes to veggies and things like that, I'm whispering because he's in the other room. I don't want him to hear me. But, anyway, I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that, how it's liquidy? So what I'm going to do, haven't tasted it yet, then you'll know. So like if like they go, I don't know about that. Maybe I should have put a little bit more, but this is the first time I've made it in quite a while, so try to give out even portions. And I'll rinse all this out and clean it up for maybe later on today for lunch or something. I'll be making things. But let me taste it. I'll give him the blue cups and see the guy. Oh, it is a greenish color. Remember, I put the kale and the spinach in there, which gives it that green. So some people look at it and go, ooh, they don't look good. Taste it, but let me taste it. Ooh, that's so good. Proof's in the pudding, baby. Proof's in the pudding. It's good stuff. Mister.
Yes.
I got your smoothie. Here you go. See how you like it.
Thank you.
I made it more soupy, so go through the straw. It's green.
It is green. Is that a possum foot right there?
No.
It's not?
No.
What is it?
Baby, drink your drink. Let the people know. You know. What do you think?
Wonderful.
I got his approval, so it's a go. So maybe tomorrow, later on, I'll show you some other smoothies, even down to making soups. Like I said, you keep it in your blender and keep it going. It gets hot. I mean, steamy hot. And I mean, you can put potatoes in there, pea. I mean, I'm telling you, it's limitless. Okay, so we started the day with our smoothies, and I'm going to go ahead and drink this on down. We got up this morning, and it's been snowing. The other day we had about 10-11 inches of snow. We got stuck. I'll tell you about that maybe in another video or later on. I don't know. But going in and out with the snow and stuff, and we didn't have, I think in the last video I told you that, you know, our heating, not the element, but the heating fan motor in our brand new heating unit went out. And so the guy came yesterday. What I'm saying all that was that we didn't have any heat. We were having to bring in wood. And you know, if you guys have a burning wood stove, bringing in wood can be messy. I like the ambiance. I like when we had heat, besides the ambience on it, but I love the heat because we had no heat in the house. That's how we kept warm. And for a couple of days. So Mister was getting up, you know, through the night and stoking the fireplace. I was. So when you're bringing in wood, you got the little bits of dirt, the chips of wood. I mean, you're making a trail. We bought a bag to carry it in, but still, your feet, I mean, the house has become a mess. So I said today, we're going to start out with our smoothies to give me some vitamins and kind of get me going again. And the house is a mess.
Look at this, guys. After one smoothie.
Oh. Look, guys, let me feel that, baby.
Look, after one smoothie, half a smoothie.
Well, let me feel it.
I'm going to drink the other half.
Let me see if I can push it down.
I'm going to pump this one up.
Wait a minute, let me see if I can push it.
There you go, that's enough.
No, I didn't touch it.
There you go.
Rock hard, baby, rock hard.
Look, it's sagging a little bit.
Uh-oh. Mine, when I do like that, mine goes down here.
After one smoothie.
After one smoothie. There you go. There you go.
Arnold Schwarzenegger approved.
I don't know what to say after that. Oh, anyway, moving on. So today, I might make a cleaning video. I'm telling you, this is so messy. It gets on my nerves. I don't know about y'all. I mean, after a while, you can look over something for so long, but after a while, it's like, it's getting on my nerves. So today, I'm going to try to spruce up. It's Friday here. Friday for Miss Sheila is sheet changing day. I change my sheets every Friday. I don't know. I mean, you can pick a day if you want to change your sheets, but I like Friday, and whatever reasons. But it's in my crawl now. It's like, and that's when I do it. I'm also going to start. I've seen a few people start talking about like the Fly Lady. Years ago, I used to watch that, and my kids were small. And I had to work, and you know, ladies and gentlemen, you know, the parents work. I didn't work all the time, but there was a period that I was working, and you know, to try to come in, I would put a load of laundry on before I would leave the house and come home and put my put it in the dryer. But what I'm saying is that I kind of took some, like with the Fly Lady. I don't think that was her that I got it from, but I made a card index, and each one of us had our own index card. And on the index card, I had them in different colors, so yeah, because you could get different color, like pale, pastel, blue, pink. They come in a package. And then my youngest son, Jacob, that, you know, he would have chores, daily chores, and the daily chores might have been in blue. And same thing with my daughter. Each one of them had chores, and I would rotate them. And so, like, if Jacob had a job, a 10-minute job, because I would do it first to see how long it would take. And then my daughter would have the same, have another chore that would be the same amount of time, so it was equal between them. So they would come in, pull it out of the index card, and I'm saying all this, then I had weekly cards, I had monthly cards, and I have a yearly card for all of us. And so I could keep the house, you know, pretty much clean and livable, especially with working parents. So maybe you want to think about that if you don't like the Fly Lady method. Maybe that was hers, I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to start back again. It's only 2 of us, but I don't know. I just like to be in a regiment, and like starting out with a smoothie, starting the year out. There's things outside that we want to do. There's just so much, and I'll share that later with you. But anyway, I'm going to get off of here and start making my list of things and my weekly or daily lists and stuff. And right now I got to get those sheets off the bed and put them in the wash and do that. Other than that, it's going to be a busy day. It's really going to be a busy day. But anyway, I am Sheila with What's Up, y'all. I hope that y'all really enjoy my channel. And some people say, Sheila, you are just nuts. That's okay. That's okay. Everybody has a different personality and stuff. So that's just, they said, it's just your expression, Sheila. I don't realize that I do these expressions. I think it's just natural. I remember I took a nurse, I got to tell you, see, another story. I took a nurse's course when I was younger because my grandmother was an RN, my mother was an RN. So I thought, you know, well, let me try it out. So I went through a nurse's assistant course first to see how I would like it. And her name was Mary. It was Sister Mary at a nursing home when we all come in, because now we had to do hands-on. And I remember Sister Mary came to me. She goes, Sheila, I want to tell you something. You would make a wonderful nurse. She said, but you got to work on one thing. And I'm thinking, Lord, I have been working my butt off trying to keep up with my grades, trying to learn all this stuff, you know. And I go, what's that? She says, Sheila, again, you would make a wonderful nurse. She said, but there's one thing that you got to work on. And she says, and that's your facial expressions. I'm thinking, what? She said, you know, when somebody's in pain or you're having to do something that might not look just, you know, pleasing or pleasant, she says, your face tells the story. So I guess when I see something, I'm kind of going, I don't know. Anyway, I knew that wasn't my call, though I did learn a lot, and then, you know, I've used it some in my life, but that's what people say. So, Sheila, your expressions, I don't realize I'm doing. Do you hear the gurgling in the back? Somebody finished their smoothie, and I gotta quit this gift of gab and shut up so I can get, what is it? You want me to make you another smoothie?
No.
Oh. I'm thinking I didn't put enough ingredients in it if I need to make another smoothie. I hope it holds them for a while. Probably won't. I'll probably have to get a bigger mug or something to put this in. I don't know. But anyway, let me just shut up. But remember, guys, I was telling you, if you do like my channel, if you would like and subscribe, that would be great. This is not about a money thing. I was telling somebody, I said, this is about my son. He tried to help me get set up because my friends kind of coaxed me on to doing the YouTube channel, which I have done. And I've got so much things that I want to share with you guys. But I want to get my own name or own, I forgot what. But you got to have so many. That's what this is about. So I hope that you like it, that you'll share. And if there's something or a topic or anything maybe you want me to talk about or you want to know about, as long as it's decent, please let me know in the comments. I have been trying to, obviously, to get back with some of my subscribers that has been writing me, and I so enjoy the comments. I really do. Good, bad, or ugly, I still enjoy them. So far it's been good. But Anyhow, I hope that you liked it, David. But remember that I love you. I truly do, my friends. But who loves you more? Jesus loves you more. But anyway, let me get off here. I gotta go get the sheets, and we'll talk a little later. Bye, y'all.